The Bible has meaningful answers and truthful answers to all of the deepest questions of life, although it's not primarily written as an answer book. The next statement, according to this meme, is the Bible isn't an answer book or a rule book. Once again, I can say I think we have a bit of a point of agreement here. I believe this is what Brian McLaren referred to as the constitutional approach to the Bible, as if some people may have a view that the Bible is like this law code, this rule book or this dictionary where you open it up and you go down and you find the section and you find the rule for that, and that's that. Certainly, that isn't the primary purpose of the Bible. However, the Bible does answer the deepest questions of life, the most important questions of life. The Bible answers the question, what are we? What's the meaning of our lives? What are humans? What's wrong with the world? What's essentially going to fix what's wrong with the world? The Bible answers questions like, who is God? What is his plan of salvation? What is the gospel? What happens after we die? The Bible has meaningful answers and truthful answers to all of the deepest questions of life, although it's not primarily written as an answer book. Again, it's not an encyclopedia where you go find your topic and find your information. It's told with all kinds of different literary genres. There's poetry and prose and epistles and history, and there are, however, rules in the Bible. So it's not a rule book, but it does contain rules. The Bible has a lot to say about the nature and character of God. We learn from the Bible that God is holy, which means he can't have any unity with sin, which means that God has something to say about what sin is. Ultimately, sin, this sort of like this acidic thing that just mars everything it touches, it decays and corrodes the beautiful creation that God made. Well, God has some things to say about that. So there are going to be statements in the Bible that have to do with what we should do as people, what we shouldn't do as people. But I would agree it's not primarily written to be a rule book or an answer book. All right, finally, the Bible isn't, according to this meme, and I'll put it back up here so you can see it, the Bible isn't inerrant or infallible. Now, to me, this again is sort of in the category of the first two. It's just sort of making a statement that the Bible is not inerrant and it's not infallible. And so my question again would be, I think the burden of proof would be on the person saying that it's not, especially considering this has been the position of the church for 2,000 years. Now, yes, of course, I'm aware that the doctrine of inerrancy wasn't hammered out until later. That phrase didn't become a thing. Neither did the Trinity and other doctrines that got hammered out later. But those doctrines represent biblical teachings. They represent, in my view, I'm going to try to make a case for this, the view of Jesus.